Oh, hey.
Hey Nathan, welcome back to the stream. It has been a while. How's life treating you?
Hey, welcome back, Nathan. Can you switch over to headphones, Greg?
I could.
Would you please?
Would you kindly switch over to headphones?
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, are you finally leaving Circo, or have you been out of Circo for a while? Oh, I may not be able to hear Chippy at all.
How about now?
Wait, 1 second. Just adjusting the headphone settings. Alright, now you shouldn't hear an echo from me.
Okay. Nope, I don't, thanks.
Yep, no problem. Yeah, I can't imagine being an independent contractor. Hopefully Victoria makes us millions, and then we'll never have to worry about money again. Until that happens.
Yeah.
Maybe we're getting to the point where I need to work on a new tutorial level.
I think you're right.
Oh, so speaking of that, the big benefit to switching to the sphere overlap is it makes spells a little bit, the targeting a little bit more sticky.
I was just noticing that.
Yeah, and it felt really good to me in terms of targeting things and people, because it just didn't, like, it had to be so precise before. It's just not,
Huh, okay. I thought that was just my eyes doing something weird, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, like, before when targeting, you actually target through the slats of the wood every now and then, and now that just doesn't happen.
Also, Leaf let me know that he is working on some upgrades to our bandit assets. Basically, we're going to be switching over to single log pieces as opposed to entire log walls, like you can see here.
Oh, that's a really good idea, because placing them on a spline will put literally no extra work into it.
Exactly. So I figured that'd be a good step for us, and just get Leaf's extra touch after 2 years working with us will make it a pretty substantial change.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that. Yeah, we're really looking forward to releasing Victorum at this point. I mean, obviously we're not that close yet, but a lot closer than we were the last time you tuned in.
Yeah.
I think the last time you tuned in was before our Kickstarter, even. Or during our Kickstarter. We had a lot of people on those streams, so it's hard to remember who was and wasn't there for those. Are you still living in Harrisonburg, then? Yeah, so yeah, wait till you see the new houses once we get into some levels. We just got those in very recently. They look fantastic. Hello, Rossini Steak.
Hey, Rossini Steak, welcome to the stream.
Welcome back to the stream, even.
I know. Let's see. Not much has changed for me, honestly. Sorry, Nathan.
Okay. What new job are you hoping to get, or like what field? I guess I should say. Thanks, Rossini Steak. We're really happy with how the way the game looks now is becoming very close to the way the game's going to look at release. So I hope you like it, because it's
just making a quick note.
The game should be available in August-ish, is what we've been saying, and that's still our goal. Maybe I should say August at the earliest would probably be the best, but we don't want to overshoot that by too much. Yeah, that's very fair to say. We don't want to hit the holiday season, because we'll get crushed under the weight of all the AAA games that come out
Yep.
there. And we think we have a very reasonable amount of work to get done before August-ish. So August-ish is the right answer. Oh, you changed the angle of the camera at the beginning of the screen.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's something I'd like to work on a little bit. I noticed that on my playthroughs a bunch too.
Our mob vitals slightly unjanked. There was a massive improvement from the alpha version, but it seemed like the weakest part of modeling.
They should be looking a little bit better.
Yeah, they should be.
Some are, some aren't.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down to. It's hard for me to remember exactly what models you played with them last time you saw it. But the same equipment that powers our Victorum powers a lot of our enemies now as well. So all of that looks decent now?
I'd say pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, animations overall have been improved definitely by since the last time you played.
I think that's a good looking color. I'm going to pick a good name. Crenando. Seriothax. That sounds good. I'm going to take a quick look at my inventory. Right, I want this one. And just in case I do something dumb, I'm going to turn hardcore mode off. So some of our latest improvements have been that I've added in a fair amount of new abilities in for this playthrough. And with this starting title highlighting a couple of them. This new impact spell, which is on the unnamed tome, I'm not 100% sure I'm going to go with impact. In fact, if you think of a better name, I'd love to hear it. But it's our starting spell. You'll see what it does once we get in play. I probably should have added a description for this, but had to rush to put together the build. So instead of having Blink for this character, we are using Dash, which is a brand new ability that Greg and I have worked on. And we also have this Ring of Banishment, which basically just gives us a massive shockwave around us. We've started with a Pierce rune and a High Velocity rune. And the Pierce rune is super useful. I will show you why once we get started. Okay, so just standard combat in this one. Oh. Is this a new one, or has the rotation always been out like that? Oh, you know what? I might have changed some rotation stuff. So, the rotation on start of this level was a little weird, but that might have been because I did something stupid.
Okay.
So this is what I'm calling impact right now, and basically it will shoot through enemies, and anything it touches it will tag them and then explode after 3 seconds. So using High Velocity and Pierce, I can line them up, and I don't think I got him that time, but
Master Bates, who's looking for a new name for the ability he's currently using, which is the delayed explosion, because we don't have a good name for that. Dash, we're pretty happy with.
So this is one of our new houses. We've put those together for our build that's available right now on Steam. And yeah, we love them. They I guess I should show the best part of it is that they just destroy beautifully. And they were built to do so, which is just really nice.
Also, don't forget to show off the terrible looking trees.
Oh, right, yeah. I don't know if they're gonna... Okay, there we go. So, trees are now destructible. It's not beautiful, but having destructible trees is infinitely better than not having destructible trees. Boom! They may look better by release, hopefully.
But not by a whole lot.
But,
let's
yeah.
be clear on that.
The amount of work that would go into that would be far from insubstantial.
And the point of the matter is, and they do fall through the world when they've been destroyed because the collision on them is so janky that it's better just to get them out of the way.
Yes.
So that's the other not great thing about them.
I like him. What are you saying there? I can't. I've got a lich on me. What's Nathan saying?
I actually like Impact, but if it's fire, it should be possibly something like Incendium or Flashpoint.
Oh, Incendium sounds good.
I do like Incendium. Get the writer in watching us to come up with names.
I'd be really interested in seeing how this spell would work with chain reaction. That would be a lot of fun.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Ha, got him.
I like that you used the flare emitter for tracking them.
Yeah, I improved it a little bit so that it doesn't look as janky as it did, but it almost kind of reminds me of a sticky grenade from Halo or something like that. Which always is so satisfying when you get those to go off, in just the right point. Oh, there's another lich. And as far as damage goes, it's not an incredibly damaging spell. It does about as much damage as Fireball, but one of the issues right now is that sometimes Pierce will tag an enemy twice. That guy got bugged out a little bit. That's okay. Yes, there are loot there. You can find loot inside houses now, so there is a reason to go in. Oop. One of the other things about Dash, and in fact, I should be probably playing this on my gamepad. Let me fire that up real quick. Is that you can dash in the direction of your movement. So if I start that, you can see where you will dash, and keep in mind that the targeting for this and the emitter is all kind of placeholder. I just wanted to throw together something so you could see what we're working with here.
There's a good because Dash works so weirdly, there's a good chance that there won't actually be targeting on it.
Yeah.
There may be a little arrow that comes out of the main character that shows you which way you're going to dash.
I got lucky. I just found a unique on my event reward. Awesome.
Oh, very nice.
That should be a fun playthrough.
Yes. Super high flying ragdolls are definitely a feature. The ragdolls actually look better than since the last time you played as well. Wow, what a good pair of gloves to get with what you've had.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'll just keep moving along. Okay, so we have the opportunity to take a bribe or to fight them. This is Victorum, we fight them.
I hope you like the new map a lot more too, Nathan.
So the emitters that you're seeing on my hands are an effect of... I might need to kill these jokers real quick. Hold on. Take advantage of my fast cast rate. So it doesn't. I don't think dash travels quite as far as Blink does, and it also has a much harder time dealing with slopes. But the cooldown on it is significantly less. Let me get these guys off of me.
So tonight I am drinking Sam Adams Cherry Wheat because I finally found a store around here that carries it, and I'm very happy about that fact. I'm actually about to go pick up another beer of a different type from a local brew. Did that guy died due to the fact that
yeah, shockwave.
The rock?
Yep.
Fantastic.
Okay. The ragdoll explosions with this spell are amazing. Having the impact directly on the person just launches them, and it's super satisfying. I think I cleared most of the people out of here. Okay, nothing there.
So I'm wondering for the starting title, you shouldn't start with Black Hole instead of...
Oh, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, I just gave myself Shockwave because I improved that and Arc recently. They should work a lot more consistently than they've used to. I also have some really fun stuff to show you whenever this playthrough ends. I put together a new passive ability and kind of built a title around that. You know, it's kind of funny, like, where inspiration will come from for some of these. Let me check out some of these buildings, see what's in them. But inspirations will come from for titles and spells, and sometimes the spells will inspire a title. And as soon as I showed the gift to Greg, he was like, all right, I'm thinking this, this, and this. I'm like, I was thinking the same thing. Let's do that. So, a little...
also work on the camera controls for being inside houses.
Yeah. And something that I was just thinking about, and I think we even talked about, or Greg mentioned last stream, that the drop rate of spells is a little high right now. It probably will be reduced a little bit by the time we get to release. But we're okay with it being the way it is right now, just because we want players to be able to try things out and have access to a lot of different choices. But it is getting a little bit ridiculous as to how many things are being thrown at you. Stop.
I think I just want to also make it a little bit more consistent about what types of spells drop per region.
Yeah.
Because I have found Lightning Orb in the beginning of Region 1.
Yeah.
And that just shouldn't be a spell dropping in Region 1 at all. Any of the spells that have a ridiculously good effect.
Oh, Masturbates, to answer your question, well, my drink was Evan Williams on the rocks, but it has been ingested, so at a break I'm probably going to get a little refill. Greg may have to tell that joke he knows.
Speaking of breaks, I am going to go take a quick one.
Okay. Sometimes you might see a little what looks like a baseball drop off these guys as I wonder if you can just see it after it connects with someone from the spell, and that's just I forgot to turn off the one of the collision pieces of this spell. So sometimes you might see a little thing bouncing off. Oh, there you can kind of see it right there. A little checkerboard, baseball colored thing, baseball sized thing. I kind of like Dash. I think I might. It needs to have some slope awareness. For instance, if I just try to go up this slope right now, it basically just gets stuck right there and I can't go anywhere. But if I go this way, it goes super far. And sometimes I hit something and run instead of fly. Some stuck enemies for Greg to work out. We've still been tracking that bug, and it's super hard to replicate. Not really sure what's going on with that. It is really nice having the quick cooldown of dash. I think I reduced. That's like half a second or a full second less than blink, which does make a big difference. You can press it pretty quickly.
All right, I am back, and with me I have brought a Excelsior Brewing Company Espressa Milk Stout.
That was the one that Excelsior was the one that we had, right?
No. We had Enki.
Oh, okay.
Excelsior is the town we went to and had the.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So this is a mocha steeped stout. That's all you really need to know about it. It's delicious. I really enjoy coffee flavored beers.
There's a brewery nearby that I've been going to a lot, called Four Generals Brewing, and they have an English bitter that's coffee infused. It is friggin' delicious, and it's unlike any coffee beer I've ever had.
Sounds fantastic.
All right, boom.
So there's next time you come across some civilians, I really want you to stick one with it. Does it do any damage on stick?
No.
Fantastic. You gotta stick it on some civilians as they try to run into a house.
Okay.
I can't use that right now.
I'm taking a lot of damage. The delay, it is super powerful when you hit people dead on.
So what happens when you shape it right now?
When I shape it?
This is just the projectile itself that has a delay. We talked about making all spells possible.
Yep.
Never mind. Yeah, I really try not to. I haven't been good about this lately. But in general, I try to never buy the same beer twice type thing. There's just too much out there to do so.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Oh, didn't make it in time.
Nope, she sure didn't. Okay. Victorian Brew Club. You know, I was just daydreaming today about starting my own brewery. I don't even know if it'd be any good. It'd just be nice to hang out in a brewery all day and work on. Oh, I'm gonna see if I can make this beer any better.
That seems like a quick road to divorce for me.
Okay. All right. Nice guy offering some stuff. I could either just take the stuff or shake him down and see if he's got any more. I'm gonna see if he's got any more. Yeah, paid off. Cool, because I need to heal myself.
Random note. Probably should take one of Leaf's new houses or new buildings, and convert it to a static mesh and use that for the town actor.
Oh, good call. Can you make a note of that?
Yeah, sure will. Or maybe even a few of them. That way they're varied and it's not always the same
Yep,
one.
good idea. Okay, here's a slightly better Pierce rune. I'll buy that and replace my existing. And sell the slow. Okay. Also picked up plate mail. That's better than what I have. I really don't like cold and cold. Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Master Bates. That was the biggest thing holding us back from feeling like a complete game.
It was.
And it's really nice just to have those. And it, as the primary level designer, it's actually weird because before when I made a level, it was, well, how do I stick the blacksmith, the town hall, the tavern, and all the special buildings Leaf made into a level. And now I'm just happy putting the normal houses in a level. Like we almost don't need those special buildings anymore because they look so good, and there just isn't the requirement. And it also makes levels like the one Chippy just loaded on look a lot better as well, because our old houses had the that pretty girl phenomenon where you take a bunch of pretty girls together and they look even better. Yes. But alone they may not be as pretty. Well, we had pretty ugly houses before, so to get them looking decent and all, it really felt like I needed to put a bunch of them together to make it look like a town, and then that would make it look better. But now they just look so good that even standing alone they are quite pretty.
There is a pretty hilarious known bug. Ah, man. Dashed right into that. That if you hit someone with impact while they're in ragdoll, basically it's going to apply what impact the spell will have on collision. Oh, I wish I had seen that. Those guys got launched. What you got? Oh, you're gonna die. Hold on, let's see if I can get... Oh, I couldn't get it to happen again.
I'm really debating if we want to replace Blink with Dash
Really?
as our primary.
Oh, yeah. You might be onto something. I mean, if we can do something to manage slopes a little bit better.
Yeah, I won't disagree with that. Slopes are problematic right now.
But Blink is a pretty overpowered ability to start out with.
I mean, there will be starting titles that start with Blink, sure, but like as a base skill, I really, really like the way Dash looks and plays so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, Barney's cheerleader effect in How I Met Your Mother. Exactly. There's have been actual studies done on that. It is an actual thing. But that's how I felt about the old houses. I needed to group them together to make them pretty. And with these new houses, I don't feel that need at all.
I just got an amazing set of armor. Gloves that would have been good, but I'm not going to use because I have uniques. Alright, cool. Even though I don't like how this armor... What?
Oh, you got from a event reward, not from a drop.
Oh, okay.
You're unique, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say about making them more rare, but there's only so much you can do with the event reward.
Yep. Let's see what they got over here.
Oh, it's ugly armor, though.
I know. Oh, man, those are really good boots. Cool.
Chippy's knocking it out of the park in chapter 1
I
already.
know. Alright, so I've got this one slightly less. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and pick this up in case because finding a good Pierce rune is pretty cool, and you can do some amazing stuff with area spells if you have that. So I'll take that, sell all this crap. I have 2 Magic's Reach that I don't need. 3, 9, 290 speed, 291 speed. I'll just hang on to both because one is going to be better for area spells. Oh, I should heal. Done. Okay, let's see what's down here. And we'll work our way to the east, west, east.
You could be looking at a map upside down. That's fine.
Could be. You never know. Ah, God, this armor does look bad.
That's going to get changed before.
Oh, it will. Yeah. Leaf's got it on his docket. In fact, we're going to be looking at itemization pretty heavily once he's done with the latest set. There are my baseballs. Bye, baseballs. Once he's done working on the latest improvements to towers and stuff. They are just confused. What are you gonna do? You're just gonna stand there and die. Okay.
On an
Yeah.
AI note, right now the groups of soldiers that have a captain, there's a the captain needs to see you for them to respond right now, and that needs to get changed at some point.
Let's see if we can get all these guys and then dash. Okay. Yeah. Die. Yeah. This spell is super fun.
It looks good. I'm curious to see how it performs as we get into later regions.
I am too. Yeah, it's about. I mean, it's as powerful as Fireball, and Fireball will carry you most of the way. The
so that's something that, and it won't happen within the next stream, but in the next few, there's a good chance that whoever hosts will play the game before we stream and get to Region 5, and then stream from Region 5 onwards, or at least Region 4 onwards.
yeah.
Because, well, one, we need to start testing out balancing in those later regions, and we've done a lot of 1 through 4 playthrough, and that feels relatively good right now. But we've done almost 0 of 5 through 8.
I can say I've done none.
I haven't done much without debug on, so I've tested out a little bit just to make sure that the spawns were working correctly and things like that.
I added in a couple new events. I'm hoping to see some of those. Oh, sure, I'll go to that quest right there.
I really like the new gold pursuing Inquisition.
Yeah, me too.
I've mentioned that, but you did a good job on that, buddy.
Thanks, man. I spent-
Oh, that armor looks so bad. Get to a dark level so we don't see it as well.
Oh, I don't think that was a mage, but oh well. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Hey, books and shit. Thanks, Defensive Blink, keeping me safe. I'm really gonna light this guy up.
Oh. Is that not been marked as enhancement?
Oh! I forgot to set a mana cost. No wonder I'm having such an easy time.
Oh. I somehow I missed that too.
I did too.
Well, watch Chip have fun, everyone. No wonder why he's been able to spam it without any repercussions.
And I got the prophecy gloves, which increased my casting rate by a massive amount. So it's going to be a fun playthrough, guys.
I can't use
What do you think of the mana cost for this spell?
About what it is for Fireball, maybe a little less just because it has that delay.
Okay.
Ooh. You know, what I really like about Dash is that it feels great with a controller, and we don't have anything that is, you know, kind of like, hey, this is. I mean, it's really hard to do Dash properly on keyboard just because it's of how it's bound right now.
I didn't have a problem with it.
Well, to do it directionally.
Oh, I didn't have a problem with that.
Okay. Well,
Because it's just based on which way your character's moving, so.
with WASD and having it bound to Q or whatever it was for me, it was a little tricky.
Oh, well, I had it bound as a spell, so I was clicking to use it.
Oh, okay.
I was still doing okay. But yeah, I'll have to try it on an ability slot to see how I do. I mean, this time, yes, Nathan, the free mana. Wait, 1 second.
I can't use that right now.
Incendium is a dev hack. Oh, I actually will mark that on the bug list.
Yeah, do your job, Greg.
Incendium. Oh, just need to lower loot notifier on objects.
Wrecked.
It looks like a cooldown on dash could be just a tad bit longer.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Just because I'm noticing it's almost up by the time you land anyway, so...
Right.
Now that Chippy knows it costs no mana, he is really going ham with it. Things that will not be in the game at release.
You know, I threw together this emitter for Dash really quickly, and I'm actually pretty okay with it. I just wanted to
Hey,
have...
Rat Nerd, welcome back.
Hey, Rat Nerd! Having fun with a super broken playthrough.
Yeah, so we have this new spell that's going to be called Incendium once we rename it. That's a timed explosive. You shoot it, it attaches on target, and like 3 seconds later it'll blow up. Right now it costs 0 mana. So and Chippy happened to find the legendary gloves that give you a ridiculous cast speed, so he's just spamming the crap out of the spell, and things are going flying, and it's pretty funny.
Okay. I guess I haven't looked at my inventory in a few rounds. You know, Plasma Ball might be fun. Why not?
Use a plasma ball to wreck a few trees for anyone
Yeah.
that's tuned in. Since trees are now destroyable. Given how hilarious awesome the success of explosives are, maybe you could make one of the runes just do that for the spell. Make it just detonate multiple times in succession. That's not a terrible idea.
Huh.
Like, it'd be a really, really powerful rune. But if every time the spell hit, it hit 2 or 3 times,
Yeah, that'd be pretty crazy.
or you know, X amount of times based on how much you shape it.
Right.
It would work for all spells because it would just be multiple. It'd be like in a way, it'd be multi-shot stacked on itself.
Yeah. It wouldn't work for channeling, I don't think, but
Yeah, not really.
channeling's kind of the redheaded stepchild of it, of the game here.
Channeling may need to get removed from the game.
I never use channeling. Although lightning.
I have used Cone of Cold before. I think it just needs some love. Flamethrower may get removed. Cone of Cold may stay.
Lightning Stream is awesome.
Oh, Lightning Stream and Cone of Cold may stay. Flamethrower may just get removed from the game. It's not fulfilling anything that's doing anything worthy of note.
Yeah.
Although it feels weird just to remove a spell, so
Right.
I'll probably keep Flamethrower in.
Yeah, I don't want to pull a Mixamo and remove existing functionality that already works.
What would our game look like if it weren't for Mixamo?
I have no idea. Or we would have just had to shell a ton out for an animator.
Well, I don't know. You may have been able to figure out rigging, and if you could just rig things to the Unreal skeleton, there's plenty of
Actually,
animation.
you know, yeah, you can, that's pretty much what I have to do now. But basically, for those of you who aren't game developers and don't know these things or don't work with animation software, I've been using Mixamo which is an animation. Well, it's a model creator and an animation software. So basically, you can create any humanoid model, rig it, and apply any of their animations to it. And so that's what we used for a lot of our stuff. For any of the custom ones like these corrupted models right here, or the main character, what we would do is create the model separately, still bring it into Mixamo, which they would figure out all of that stuff and rig it for us. But the issue is that in December they announced that, hey, we're not really supporting the Unreal Engine anymore, so have fun. So basically I am now going to have to... I think I was doing some work on it today, trying to figure out what's going on with that. But I think it's basically like you just export it into their skeleton and then translate it into the Unreal, and then you're fine. So it's not huge.
Yeah, Flamethrower. I agree with you, Nathan. Flamethrower very well might get removed from the game because it's just not satisfying to use, and it's not. There's like two stages. Like, to balance that spell feels impossible. It's either retardedly overpowered or it's worthless.
Yeah.
And we haven't figured out a good balance or a good way to use it yet. Maybe we'll just come up with a brainstorming session. Maybe the answer is to make it do a bunch of damage over time, so that it could fulfill the role of tagging someone with Flamethrower real quick that would do damage over time, and then you could run away. That type of thing. But as of right now, it just needs to be looked at. I haven't used Flamethrower.
Yeah, I haven't used Flamethrower or Cone of Cold in a long time.
Cone of Cold just needs to... That's another one where it's difficult to balance, but I think we've reworked some of the slow calculations in our game and things like that. So,
yeah.
No, so they used to have an export option which would export into Unreal Engine's format and work well with Unreal Engine. They've removed that option. You can still use it in Unreal Engine, it just requires significantly more effort.
Yeah. Which, I mean, to me, if you already have that functionality set up, this is a program that is built for game design.
I was reading a lot of comments where people said, "Oh, that doesn't matter because it's been broken anyways." So,
It hasn't been broken for us. It's been working really well.
I know it's been working fine for us, but there were people saying that it did not work for them at all anyway.
Okay.
And that may be why they chose to remove it, because it wasn't. They couldn't get it working for everyone, and they couldn't spend the resources to get it working for everyone.
Okay.
In their defense.
Wait a minute. Is this one of our old houses on here, or did you just leave this blacksmith in here as a joke?
I left the blacksmith in there as a joke.
Okay.
As a little Easter egg for us. It's getting destroyed anyways. I didn't see the point of removing it. It definitely shows the age of, like, there's an old build, you know, that's the old,
Yeah, it certainly stuck out to me. I'm like, wait, oh, wow. God, that looks so bad. Wonder if I can still go in it at all. Yeah, here we go. Oh, hey there. You shouldn't be here.
Who shouldn't be where?
Maybe you'll see in a second.
Oh, okay. Oh. Very nice. Vendors inside building is something we decided to remove. We had added it, we played with it for a while, decided it felt terrible, and have since removed them. Or didn't feel good. Terrible is probably a strong word.
Alright, I found some new armor. It looks like...
Please don't be ugly.
Oh, okay, so here's the deal. It doesn't have the passive I want, so that reflection that you see on my currently equipped, that's what I like. That's one of the only things that make that better. But what I can do is I can remove that in enchanting, and I have enough essence to bring it onto my new thing. So what I can do is I can extract the item onto a scroll. So now I have that. So that's saved. Grab my new plate mail and then imbue that on there. And there we go. Now we have a good set with that passive that doesn't look like crap. Okay, so now that can go away.
Well, I'm going to bring up another thing, since you being on the 2D world map reminded me of it. Storms feel really, 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 really bad now.
Yeah, they're kind of crippling.
I believe the solution is to remove them from the game.
Ah.
Because they work when the entire map was filled with mountains, because you could avoid them or head into them on purpose. But they are now set up in a way where it's, well, there's a storm in the way, I guess I'm going into the storm.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have the same options in movement that you used to. And I've never been a fan of how the gameplay feels with that either.
Yeah, like, on a storm, it doesn't feel cool or useful.
Yeah. It doesn't add any real extra challenge to the game.
Yeah, or for storytelling purposes, as well, there's a storm here, so I guess you're fighting these corrupted now.
Yeah.
Which is a shame.
Also, there's a lot of bugs with it, and it's just never really worked entirely right.
Which is kind of a shame because it looks cool on the map now.
We could have storm events.
I mean, what if they were smaller and didn't move?
But you effectively only ever have two paths through a region now.
Yeah.
The mountain ranges are set up, and there's just not a lot of choice there. It also requires some logic to make sure it was actually covering something if they didn't move, and were smaller, which kind of again puts them in the same boat they're in now, where they're just not a decision the player's making.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it kind of feels like Nebula in FTL. Like, I never went into Nebulas. I didn't like doing it.
Oh, I always went into Nebulas in FTL.
Okay.
That slowed down the pursuing forces.
Well, yeah, like that's... I mean, is that what it is? Is that what we need?
I don't know because there's not enough of a difference. You know, in FTL, you know, it screwed with your ship systems, you know, and all that type of thing. And there were some really brutal events in the Nebula too.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem is we don't have events for our storm, and we're not going to have events for our storms. How did that guy get up on the?
I don't know. He might have gotten knocked on there from impulse or shockwave. So he would have just blown up. I don't know. Yeah, if they look cool, why don't you keep the storm graphic but give them a different game effect? Maybe a lesser one, like there's relatively little choice. I mean, we could just have the storm... the storm appear in the level.
That's why we just have storm events written that pop up and it's just a normal corrupted fight, but you get the cool storm effect too.
Yeah.
Or maybe we just make it so that any corrupted map has the storm effect going on. It's always you're on a corrupted level, it's got the storm effect. That's why the corrupted are here, is because there's a storm going on.
That could work. Actually, I kind of like that.
That's the most consistent thing. It fits with the story that we've already had written.
Yeah.
As opposed to the corrupted just randomly being on a sunny sky,
right?
You know, mountaintop for some reason when their realm is supposed to be the fog, the miasma.
Yeah, I think that sounds pretty good to me.
Okay. So yeah, we'll probably by next patch we'll cut storms and make it so that it's the storm emitter anytime you're facing corrupted.
Yeah. There's this 82% damage. Is that what that is? Oh no, this is reset. Okay. So what that is a debug thing that shows up. If you start a level with debug mode on, oh god, these people are getting destroyed. I'm not winning this event, that's for sure.
No, this is what event is this?
I don't know. I think it's it is Desert Castle. Let's see. Quests before. Does it not say? Oh. Oh, I have to check the debug menu. Hold on. Oh, damn. I don't have that on here either. Alright, well, we might need that.
It's okay. We can just change the level, it in the level table.
Hold on.
I'm going to make a new map for it. Okay.
I might get killed, but that's okay. I am not on hardcore.
Well, the quest success event was 244, it said.
Okay. Rewrite. Nikki says she totally agrees with the idea we had.
Great. So yeah, I'm going to make a new map for this level because right now the way it's set up is it's like an instant failure because you know, as you saw, you start that map and like the enemies spawn on top of the townsfolk.
Right.
And it's the only corrupted map where that's the case because there's a lot in the castle and they spawn in the castle. And it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to have the corrupted there anyway, so.
I kind of like that. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. I don't have enough essence. Okay, I don't need that, or that, or that. How are we looking now? Oh, what's this? Telekinesis. Let's go with that. Equip that. Sell. Sell. Frozen Spear. Nope. Okay. Quick heal and then I'm done. Okay. Cool, so now that I have haste, I'm moving at an extra, what, 25% movement speed? That's pretty good. Which I also think makes my dash even faster. I don't know how much that translates.
Well, it shouldn't at all because of the...
It's not fully ignoring input, I was noticing. While you're dashing? Yeah. No, I should be doing this. There we go.
Oh, that's something you need to... is there any sound that's made when it's attached?
Sound made when when the...
Incendium, when that spell attaches to a enemy.
I don't think
Make a
so.
sound?
No.
It needs to.
Yeah, it does.
I'll add that in on the bug list just to remind you.
Thanks.
Because that's another reason why this playthrough is so easy for Chip is enemies have two way of detecting you is by sight or sound, and since getting stuck doesn't cause any damage.
Got it.
And since it's currently not causing any damage or sound, or and they don't see the player, Chippy's getting a bunch of spell casts off for free, and they're just standing around while they wait to explode instead of coming after the player like they should.
So this spell is even more overpowered. Okay.
Yep.
Wasn't there a building right here? What happened to that? Wait, what happened to all of the buildings?
Oh,
Right? They
did
were...
I lose my mind working through this, and I just didn't...
No, they were here. Right? Am I, like... Those watching... Weren't there just buildings here?
Yeah, I really don't remember. I'm... I got no idea. I don't remember being naked when he first came through.
Okay, got him. Okay, well that's gonna be pretty much impossible to replicate.
Yeah, I'm not even logging it, just so you know.
Okay.
I really like the way Dash looks, by the way.
Thanks. Alright, I'm at the end of chapter 2. Getting towards it. Arc's pretty good. You know... I might switch to Arc. I just switched how that works, and that might be kind of better than Shockwave right now. Okay. So same thing here. I can just replace what's on this ring with that. Imbue. Probably should have done that on another ring, but since there's nothing on that one, but that's okay. Hey guys.
I may give captains 360 degree vision.
That's probably not a bad idea. Can't tell if I got him. There we go. Oh, yeah.
In fact, I'll mark that.
Okay.
It's at least a temporary fix so that they'll behave better than they do currently until I work something else out. If I need to, maybe they'll behave well enough that it'll...
Yeah.
How much does the lightning orb tome cost?
I didn't see.
Oh, okay.
I could go back. Hold on. 75.
Okay, that seems fairly reasonable. Oh, you actually got something from the wagon. Wow. I never get
Yeah,
anything from the
same
wagon.
here. Oh, sweet. Ooh, I could get with shaping bonus. Oh, no, that's casting speed. No, I'm casting fast enough. Ooh, unique ring. It's got blink. You know, that's significantly better than my alternate ring, and I can't afford it. Okay. Nothing else I want. Let me sell this crap.
How much does that ring cost?
103.
Fantastic.
And
I'd made changes to the cost of uniques and stuff, so... Because they were just too cheap before.
And I still can't... Oh, wow, that's... Well, here's case in point right there, Greg.
What's up?
I don't have any... I can't go anywhere without going into the storm.
Yeah, I noticed that as you were in the store. I was like, oh man, he's going to... That's right, it'll randomly disappear after you go into a level anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I just like corrupted the storm always being there for...
Yeah, I do too. I liked our initial idea from, 2 years ago, when it was like, oh yeah, let's have procedural storms and have them move across the map. Everything procedural, awesome!
Yeah. It's also amazing to me that, oh, I wonder if the buildings are going to be here this time. That we have more maps than we've ever had in our game, but I swear, and when I play the game normally, it's fine, but whenever I stream, it's like, nope, you're going to see the same 2 or 3 maps the entire stream.
Well, there is one benefit of Blink. I can't get myself out of this. There we go. Yep, no buildings.
Huh. You know, I may have just not done that level. Like, it's distinctly. I'm pretty sure I remember. You know, I'm trying to think really hard right now. I'm gonna open up my Unreal Engine and see if they have buildings real quick.
There you go. He just blew up as he walked in the door. You get one too.
No, there's no buildings on this map.
Alrighty.
I'll get that fixed for next time. Let me make sure that somehow they did get overwritten by. Oh, and no one else is on the stream would care about this, but how nice has it been having the server up like 24/7?
Oh, it's been great. I don't... Wait a minute. I guess that wasn't a Miasma Storm level. Oh, Quarry. Are there secret levels in the walls? I blinked into one and it looked finished with no enemies. No, there shouldn't be... there shouldn't be any secret levels in the walls. I'm trying to think.
Oh, the castle walls? You can go in the castle walls.
Yeah, you can. It's not finished, and it's... Yeah, there's that... I was hoping that bug would go away. It looks like it didn't. Where on Quarry, the fog just randomly appears as soon as you get over that hill, and I don't know why.
Oh, you didn't get the latest level table before building.
Oh, I thought I did.
Because this map shouldn't exist anymore.
Oh, okay. Shit. Okay. Damn it.
Because I had it replaced with Bandit Valley.
Oh, okay. What's going on with my... Okay. Let's try down this way. Same event. I think we need more.
That's what, well, the storm's getting
Yeah.
removed anyway, so it'd be a moot point anyways, but yeah. Echo's a really good idea for the name of that rune, by the way, Nathan.
Oh, yeah.
That'd create a really crazy interaction between Pierce and Echo.
And, oh, yeah, that would.
And chain reaction, let's say.
Yep. That's what I was gonna say.
So I'll probably at some point, in fact I'll mark it right now, make it so that there's a small chance a treasure chest will spawn inside the castle walls for the fun of it.
Okay.
And weapon racks and things like that. Gives people an advantage that don't destroy all the walls.
I wouldn't worry about that right now, because Leaf is gonna...
Oh, it's just labeled as a feature enhancement.
Okay.
It's not labeled as priority or anything. That's why I said eventually. I know Leaf is working on improvements,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't dare touch it anyways. Thanks a lot, Nathan. I was glad. I was It was nice having you back. Hope you tune into more streams. And there's worthless flamethrower.
Yep.
I should recreate this level.
Is this one of the ones? This is one of the first ones that you did with Map Builder, right?
No, that was a
generator?
hand sculpted level.
Oh, okay.
So that was to attempt at something different. But I could remake that exact same level in World Builder or World Machine, and it would look 100 times better. You know what makes me sad?
What?
In like every other stream we've ever had, Lava Bandit Camp made at least one appearance. And I think ever since I replaced that map, we haven't seen it.
It was one of the first maps we went to in this build, or in this stream.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Because remember the rotation was off on the spawn, and I was like, oh, what's going on with that?
No, that was this map, which is not...
Oh. Oh, right, this isn't Lava Bandits.
This is Lava Corrupted.
There are no bandits. I got it.
No, the old level that, was an experiment that just didn't work.
Yeah.
I can't use that.
Ah.
These streams have been really important for the development of our game.
Oh, God, yeah.
Because, I don't know about Chip, but generally if I'm not playing on the stream, I rarely play through the game like this. I generally just load up whatever level I'm testing, whatever, setup I want to test and that type of thing. Or I'll run through a quick regions to make sure things are working before I build.
Oh, God, there are a ton of enemies on here. I typically run through... I find that I catch a ton of bugs if I play through two full regions on a playtest before we send out a patch. God, they're just lighting me up.
Yeah, the fireball is not enough damage anymore. Or quickly becoming not enough damage, especially compared to liches.
I just need to spam it more! Spam it! Alright, that did it.
I like that emitter shot, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
I don't think I've really looked at it since you changed it.
Oh, last enemy on the map. Damn it.
Oh, poor Chip.
Well, hold on, I want to wait for you to see the pro friggin' shot they took. Because they were flying through the air and pelted me.
Oh, man. The final vengeance of the Lich took you down.
I know. Death rattle right there. Thanks, Nathan. We hope to see you again. Thanks for the suggestions.
Oh. I think Lich balls need to be slowed down a little bit, though.
I think you're right. There is something weird going on with their animations too. It looks like they're continually pumping their arm. Yeah, I'm so cool.
Alright, I'll mark it as a...
Although after that shot that guy did, he deserves to be continually pumping his arm.
This is true.
That was freaking awesome. Oh, I think he... Did he? Yeah. Oh, hey, there's a unique in here. There we go. Ah, no! I think a shambler snuck in with me. Okay.
Did much better this time.
Yeah. Oh, man. Seek. That could be amazing on this spell.
Should be amazing on that spell. Since it costs 0 mana, there's no negative to using it.
Right.
I don't have enough essence.
Okay, how much does that cost? 50. Yeah, that's worth it. Okay, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to keep Magic's Reach. Throw on Seek. And then grab that. Oh, I already had Seek. Great job. Well, this is a better one. That's fine. I don't need all these persistence. I can hang on to that. I will grab... Okay. So, Plasma Ball.
Oh, Plasma Ball and Seek's amazing.
Yeah.
Nothing compared to the free...
Right. Oh, right. I had a plan. Okay. Put that there. I don't need you anymore. I don't need that. That. Okay. Did you find a new bug?
No. Just chatting with someone on the side.
Okay. Yeah. Grab that. And imbue that. Wait, did I just get a free imbue? No, I didn't. Okay.
I don't have enough essence.
Great. Okay, yep. I give you my word. Oh. Docs, this is a new one. So, I think I need to kill some... Ah, this is the defend event. Great.
Oh, great. Fantastic. That came up.
Let's see if I can get all... Alright. Haven't had to think about mana for a while.
Where'd my stream go? really like this level.
I think I just murdered a bunch of people with those few shots.
This is a pleasant surprise to me. Just 'cause it's kind of an interesting way the level plays out.
Yeah.
Because you're almost forced to retreat into the town.
Right.
And doing so, the town starts getting destroyed. Just plays well.
Yeah, I think we'll need more of these events.
Absolutely.
Ha! Destroyed that tree and he got crushed by the debris.
On a related note, I have to design a map for this event.
Okay. Do you hand... Oh, that's right. You hand place the spawn for the defenders or destroyers.
The siegers, yeah, they have their own spawning location so that I can have them spawn somewhere they can actually reach the town. And then
Okay.
the other thing is the towns will never have a special building because it just makes it easier to have them all houses.
Yeah.
And then also we don't want wards on these maps because it doesn't make any sense.
Right.
I don't have enough essence.
Man, 45 mana and 30 health on that amulet? That's not bad.
Yeah. I think mine's really good, though.
I like that you're not running around with a small fortune at this point.
Yeah. It'd be even less if I actually had to deal with mana cost. Yeah.
Alright, where's my stream? Our maps have come so far since
Yep, since 9/30/2014.
yes.
Still have that build.
I've got an even older build on my PC. Oh no, it's dead now.
Ah,
That hard drive died completely. So I no longer have that build. That's sad. I should have saved it to Dropbox before it went away. I'm not even sure it was going to build. Like, it was still made co-op defense.
oh man, yeah.
I never even loaded it up because I would have had to install an old version of Unreal to do so.
Right.
But I was just really curious to see where that build was at. But it's gone forever.
That's all right. We've got something much better. And the 930 build is good.
It really is.
That's a decent set of armor, but I don't think I'm going to use it because it doesn't have any mana on it.
Because mana is so important.
Oh yeah. Old habits, man. They die hard. Crazy resistances on it, and it's already got. Yeah, I'll use that. Why not? I don't care about flamethrower. Okay. Did I keep lightning bolt? No.
I really like these new maps a lot.
Me too. I don't have anything on that. Yeah, why not? So that. So you. Cool. Yeah, I'm kind of getting to where I don't need a whole lot else to win. Alright, I'm going to head down this way and see if I can circumvent the storm, just because I'm tired of that level. Ah, okay, this is one of my new events. Okay, so basically we get the chance to hire some mercenaries that will hold off the Inquisition. We can take the resources of the Minotaur clan, or just leave them alone. I think I'll just fight them, because I don't... I got nailed by a little beam right there. That's a warlock.
I look forward to seeing it here soon. Oh, that's fantastic.
These guys haven't found me yet, nor will they ever.
Oh, they actually started moving once. Oh, no, they're kind of stuck there for some reason.
Yep.
Oh, they may just be stuck
hey.
between the
Hi. Have fun storming the castle.
Thanks.
debris.
Oh shoot. Oh no, no, no. This is the tricky part with dash.
I can't use that right. I can't use that right.
Yeah, I'm dying.
I can't use
Poor
that
Chippy.
right.
I think I'm just straight up stuck. I can't even...
I can't use that right now.
There I go. Whoa! Okay. Thought the UI disappeared for a second. Okay, so if I go to this one again, I think I'm just gonna leave these guys alone. Oh, never mind. You know, I think I might just go right to the final boss and test that out. I kind of want to show off the new, the other new title, real quick.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good.
So I'm just going to turn this on now. And sorry, folks. Dev hacks. All right, and then we're going to pop to the end.
Well, to be fair, by final boss he means the
Yeah, the alpha end boss.
who will be the mid boss unless he gets removed from the game.
Yeah. I shouldn't have started this level with debug mode on. Whoops. We're gonna have a
Oh, why is that?
the little tooltip for buildings are going to be a bit of a pain.
Oh.
And I'll have to restart the game so that they clear. God, I love Flame Strike with Pierce. Yeah, you can see it's 0% damage. Status okay. That
There's something entertaining about watching those guys fly. I think this is the first time that we've actually seen the town hall on a level.
Oh yeah. The not noticing bug seems to be really bad on here.
Well, they're not noticing you because they would be if the spells were behaving.
Well, the damage of the spells should be registering.
Are we sure that it's registering right on this spell in particular?
I don't think the hit is registering, but the explosion should be.
That's what I mean. I really think it's just a side effect of, well, a lot of things. One being the captain. Like I said, the captain needs to report it, and it may not be getting reported back to the captain.
Ah, okay.
So the soldiers are taking the damage, but they don't care about, they're not the aggro.
Bring down the keep. I can feel the frame rate struggling.
Yeah. This map may not make release. There's a
It
very
might
good
not.
chance it will not make release. Even though I really, really like this map. Relatively, I really, really like this map. It just kind of hits hard on the performance.
Well, there goes the end boss.
Wow! Shot off.
I guess I could
I guess
destroy
that's
all
how
this little...
pretty-
Whoa! He is bugged to hell.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if you just launch him out of bounds and he's never going to die at this point. Oh.
Yeah, I might have, let me see if I can just kill him this way.
Yeah, kill him
There we go.
Mode.
Okay. Gotta love debug mode. Alright, so I am gonna hop out of this real quick. Quit the game. Because I got something fun to show you guys.
Hordes of punishing bureaucrats plan for the town hall. That's something that still needs to be looked at, and it may or may not happen by release. But populating the houses with actual people in them is something we had talked about. But it's not an insubstantial amount of work, and it would also have to look good. Like, empty houses would be better than people literally appearing before your eyes as you enter a house.
Right.
Yeah, there'll be. I think we'll add a kill plane at a certain height. That seems like a good safety feature that we have just discovered.
Yeah, we kind of have that in place for. Sort of have that in place for our the bottom layer with the miasma. But probably having that on the edges as well is not a bad idea. Okay, so let me do one thing first. I'm going to turn off debug mode. And then new game, we are going to go with The Ascended. This should be fun. Oh, I'll turn off hardcore. So I bought a new animation pack recently. And oh, wonderful! This town wants to defend themselves, and it really inspired me to. I wanted to just have something for Dash, which I think works great.
No, I think it looks great for Dash.
But on top of that, I wanted to just do this. So, yeah, now we have a flying Victorum.
So the current idea is that this guy will only be available after you beat the game, not just the alpha game, because it's going to completely break the game, and there will be a warning on the title somehow that if it stays in the game, that we'll say that as much.
I think it needs to.
Oh, did you have the Archmage title in, by the way?
Yeah, it's The Ascended.
Well, I wanted two different ones. One for the alpha end boss and one for the actual end boss.
Oh, this is the... I mean, it's not tied to the final boss yet, but it can be.
Yeah, that's why I figured that's what this one was.
Yeah.
Maybe even started out with more powerful spells than Fireball, Lightning, and Ice
Maybe.
Blast. Like what? What would be the step above that? Lightning Orb, Plasma Ball, and do we not have a powerful Frost Projectile?
No, we don't. So yeah, all the spells in the game are tuned so you can dodge them on ground. So when you get shot at in the air, you can see how slow they move, and it's just like, you mere mortals. Oh wait, did I give myself? Okay, so I gave myself the wrong thing, I think. Did I? Nope, I didn't. Cool. So I thought it seemed right to just give myself telekinesis because that's just what you need.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Vegas Air, I think you said it. It also helps that I'm wearing all purple and have a cape. Yeah, I'll do your shit. Fine, I'll defend your puny town.
I can't use that. I can't use that.
It does look pretty cool, I have to admit.
Plus, it'd be great for the trailer.
Do we even want that in the trailer? Like, let's let it be a surprise for people?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that if I saw that at some point you could fly around and pick people up and throw them around, that enough would be that would be enough for me to buy a game.
I mean, I'd already buy this game just like the first fireball that goes into a house and blows it up. I'm sold.
Alright, town defended. Oops. I think the one guy that didn't register as killed was the one that I threw off into oblivion.
Well, there also could be a couple people hiding back up in the mountains. That does happen on that map on occasion.
Oh, okay. I'll also change it down the line that space makes you ascend when you're flying. It's pretty. That should be pretty easy.
Oh yeah. That's. I mean, obviously, this is just the first random implementation of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Meteor is something we'll definitely be showing off again when we get close to release. That spell just like is instant viral status.
Oh yeah.
That spell just looks fantastic.
It was a pretty fun afternoon yesterday putting this together.
I imagine so. The nice thing is that because I didn't want people staying on top of mountains and just winning the game, that everyone besides Corrupted throw rocks at the very least, so you're not completely invulnerable. The Corrupted are just screwed, though.
Yeah.
Well, there's no real plans to change that for flying. Yeah, everyone loves Meteor. It's impossible not to.
In fact, I think I should give myself that now. And where is... Yeah, why not?
Although, as much as I love Meteor, I still really, really enjoy Plasma Ball.
Yeah, why not? Let's do that one too.
Make sure you give yourself like a Magic's Reach.
Yeah.
Why don't you just give yourself the Declaration of Independence too? I just happened to see that spell sitting there, and I'm like,
It's been a while since we've used that one.
hopefully it doesn't crash the game when he gives himself that spell.
It doesn't.
Fantastic.
Not this time. Okay. Still works, and works great with Seek.
Oh man.
Oh, in fact, I should take Magic's Reach off of it. Wait, are those little projectiles seeking? Yes, they are. Holy shit.
Don't you love when this is usually build work?
Yeah. This spell is amazing. I don't even have to do anything.
Is this just the spell we give the Ascended?
I
We
I
take
think
the
so.
red, white, and blue off of it and make it shoot fire, ice, and lightning.
That'd be crazy. Wow. Oh god, that's insane. Oh, it looks like I got my, I started this map with debug on, so it's always the same level. Oh, maybe not. Sucks to be whoever that is. Oh my god.
Oh, there's no way that the debug menu will go away for release. That'll absolutely be in the game. There's no reason for it not. It won't be easily accessible. We may even remove debug out of the menu option, but still leave it in as the Alt-Shift-J, which also activates it right now, because that's not a combination that someone's likely to hit on accident. But yeah, debug should be in at release. Assuming Chip doesn't have any other plans.
No, I don't. I mean, it might be a cheat code or something like that.
Well, that's kind of what I mean. Like, just leave it in as Alt-Shift-J, so it's like you have to know what you're doing to get to it, and it's not just a debug option like it is right now. Or like there won't be the menu option for debug most likely, and then you hit Control-I to open the menu. So there's a combination of two different things you'll have to do.
Yeah, if I get bored or inspired or I'm not sure what I might do down the line is make it so that there's an interface to create your own spells. I mean, we're already pretty close to that right now, since everything's led from a table.
That'll make its way into the game probably as one of the first patches we do, I think. Because we want to enable modding fully, and if we can't for some reason, then we'll definitely be looking into, like, it's so table operated that creating your own spell will be an option at some point in Victorum's well, I take that back. There's one instance where it will never be an option. The option is that we release on Steam and sell 3 copies and want to forget that we spent all this time on this game.
Right, yeah.
But I don't think that's an option. we've already effectively sold 1,000 copies of this game from Kickstarter. So yeah, and modding is something we both want to see in the game. 'Cause I know there's a lot of people who do some really cool stuff with this. One of which being is I would just love to see people tell a different story with the same engine.
Yep.
Because all the maps are based on pulling events from a table again. So you could just insert, like the idea will be you could insert your own table and it would just read those values instead. And at some point, again, this may not make it in release, but like as the first patch, make it so that people could make it so that the mountain spawned in specific ways, so you could specifically tell an exact story if you wanted to. Those are very doable things.
I always wanted to kill those assholes who fired arrows up there.
In an easier fashion than
Yeah. But yeah, like, one of the things that I remember from Oblivion, and it still has a spot in my heart for one of my favorite mage games, is the fact that you could create your own spells in game as the Archmage.
Yeah, it's absolutely something I'd love to add to this game, and will definitely come back as a. I don't want to say definitely. That's probably the wrong word to use. Will most likely be a post-launch feature that we add.
Yeah. That's just something I'm passionate about. I don't claim to be half as creative as some of the people out there. And some of the the most fun spells that I've created, I've used in a game were ones I've created myself. Like I loved having a spell that instantly paralyzed someone, did a massive amount of cold damage, and reduced their cold resistance to 0. So someone would just, I would touch someone, they'd freeze to death, and then, or they'd fall to the ground frozen and then freeze to death. Oh, did I miss a tower? Oh no, it's open. I'm dumb.
I was about to say.
Yeah, I think Masturbates, I think the mage was done much better in Oblivion. It was just it was more fun. I liked the Archmage quests.
I was going to say, it doesn't help that in Skyrim, the College of Winterhold is probably the worst quest line in the game.
Yeah, and on top of that, it sucked to play as a mage in that game.
Yeah, it just wasn't. There's a reason we're creating Victorum.
Yeah.
That's the easiest. There's a lot of uninspired mages in recent history. It's like there were decent mage games and then they just went away. And
Yeah.
we've gotten crappy mage games. Not that I ever played it, but apparently Heroes of Might and Magic had a decent mage in it. There's probably a lot of good mods for Skyrim. I'll agree with that. Although I've never, the only mods I've ever played are for games like Warcraft and Starcraft. I don't ever install mods on single player games like Skyrim.
I think I modded the crap out of my Oblivion, if I'm remembering right. Yeah, I did. Re-suggested a couple that I liked.
But then there's also a distinct lack of games where you can destroy buildings.
Yes.
your options are Red Faction and Just Cause.
Yep.
And Just Cause isn't fully destructible, it's just certain things are destructible. I guess there's Battlefield Bad Company as well, although I've never played it, and Mercenaries 2, I believe, that had fairly destructible environments. But I believe in the fantasy settings, there's exactly 0 games out there where you can destroy stuff as a mage.
Yep. Oh no!
I'm waiting to see what happens here.
I flew too close to the sun, Greg.
Oh, nice! Oh, man.
Oh man, it would have felt much better if that playthrough was on hardcore. Oh well, what a fine way to end it. Oh god, that is hilarious. Oh man, wiping tears out of my eyes. That's funny. That's funny shit.
All right. I had managed to click the clip button in time. So there's a clip if you want to relive the glory, buddy.
I do.
Mage.
Yep.
All right, that's actually probably a pretty good stopping point for our stream, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's.
Like we can't top
Oh
that.
no! Oh, wonderful. Well, Seriothax, the world will never forget you. Actually they will, because you got killed by a shambler.
When you can fly.
Yeah. You had the most ultimate spell with the best runes. Oh god, that is so funny. Well, thank you everyone so much for tuning in tonight. I had a blast with with our broken playthrough where we didn't have any mana cost, nor did we have. Oh, there was something else broken. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, enemies that couldn't see us.
Yeah. They didn't detect the sound until it exploded. I'm not even sure they were detecting the explosions either, for whatever reason.
Yeah. And then we played as Seriothax the Ascended, and got blown up by a shambler into a pit.
That was...
It was so good.
That was pretty fantastic.
Well, thank you all for being with me as I experienced that moment of shame. And we would love to see you on another Victorum stream. Feel free to shoot us any ideas that you might have, any other thoughts that you might have to make this game better. We are here to make the best wizard game out there. And so far, so good. We'll catch you all next time, folks. We'll stay in chat for a little while longer to answer any questions you might have. So, bye.